Everything has brought her to this moment. She inches closer to the edge and summons the courage to leap. Because she knows the only way out is across when the floor is lava. Every big moment starts small.
Drinking more summer with Tim's new iced lattes, now whipped for a silky smooth taste. Pairs perfectly with having nowhere to be. Or remembering you have a bunch of places to be. Try a smooth iced latte today in flavors like new brown sugar.
Now you can shop smarter at Canadian Tire. With same-day pickup or same-day delivery. So you don't have to shelve projects for later. Shop smarter at Canadian Tire.
Atlantic Lottery is proud through important community initiatives like this year's Canada Games.
Welcome to St. John's, Newfoundland, where we have women's basketball on slate for you today. It is Team British Columbia versus Team Alberta, our second last matchup of the day, and it's quickly going to be Alberta on defense. Here comes BC trying to walk up into the middle. That one's going to be in and out real fast off the rim, and now Alberta trying to counteract the other way. Long stretch feed is going to go out of play. Luke Much alongside Robbie Doherty with you here. Robbie, a fast-paced opening 20 seconds or so here.
Well, it's been like that all day. Some high-speed, intense basketball. Every team showing up here so geared up for day number one here at the Canada Summer Games. And this should be a dandy. We saw a maritime battle earlier on, Nova Scotia and New Brunswick. And now we're seeing a Western battle. BC and Alberta should be a classic.
Here's Gibb with it for Team Alberta, pressured there by Sandu. Gibb walking in along that three-point range, trying to cycle one along. Is Millette with it now, trying not to go back over, but she does. And it will be a Team BC basketball. First one in there to grab it is Emerald Nanny. She'll swap out, as stepping in now for Team BC will be Jordan Knorr. BC wearing their blue and orange, Alberta in their white. As we see a long pass in, now trying to drive in towards the hoop, nothing home. There's a three, that one doesn't connect. As a good look at that one from Sandu, but couldn't find mesh on that one.
Good heads-up play from Lily Stewart going through the key, nothing available, sends it back to the line for a pretty open shot, not able to capitalize, but a good opportunity early on for British Columbia.
Here's Amanda Gus with it, spinning away, trying to lose Sandu, but Sandu's gonna shut her down, and now back the other way. Here comes BC. It's gonna be Knorr with it, looking down low, trying to get a shot off. It's up, and it's good for the first basket of the game, as Millette will let that one fly.
Zoe Millette, another great play being made there. Took her opportunity, no mistake. She's dialed in early.
Gus back with it for Team Alberta. She'll cycle one around as Newman now for Berta. Will look to the inside, trying to lay one up. Couldn't get it to fall, was Nanny for Team Berta. But a good competitive start here early on, and that will see Nanny head to the free throw line.
Certainly a lot of speed early on, Luke. These teams showing that both of them are very, very fast. I know we're only quite early in the game. But the intensity level is certainly high, as it should be.
Coming out swinging here. Why not? It's Canada Games.
Exactly.
First game for both of these teams. As this one up and just short, trying to grab the rebound there. I believe that they're gonna deem that an Alberta basketball. And they'll enter in through the baseline. As we have an early substitution here for Team BC.
Going to try to bring you the latest stats as we can here throughout the broadcast.
Quickly now, up to the top. It's going to be played around. Here's Gibb trying to cut to the inside, throws it up, got it, and one.
What a great play early on and a confidence booster for Pippa Gibb. Under the net, throws it back behind her, draws the foul, gets it to go. Chance to put an extra one on the board here for Alberta. Here's a closer look at it. Goes left, finds an open lane down the middle. Quick effort to try and block her down the middle, but Gibb was already off to the races. Right behind the back, over the head play. And one, as you mentioned.
And here is the and one. It's up, and it's going to be good for Team Alberta's first lead of the game. Only, of course, 2 minutes in. As here comes Team BC on the counter punch. Trying to drive in. Looking for that lane. Can't find it, but hey, Nor will take it anyways.
Taking matters into her own hands. No pass available. Stops the top of the key. No issues.
Back and forth action here. As Gus finds Nanny, 16-year-old from Edmonton, Alberta, trying to drive it down low in the paint, but a travel called.
Kind of loses her footing there and caught on it. Unfortunate, but travel call.
She goes palms up, but either way, it's going to be a Team BC basketball here from the baseline. Chance to go down court here and get this lead advanced. As it's going to be two-pass Singh with the ball over the halfway line, jamming on the brakes, looking for the feed. Trying to cut through a few players. Here's Nor. She'll elect to hand it off for Millette. Millette back for two-pass Singh. Trying to find any lane here. Alberta playing some strong defense. The turnaround shot doesn't land. Will it stay in? It will not.
Yeah, you mentioned it. Great defensive play by Alberta. BC showing great speed, trying to cut up the middle, but just nowhere to go. Alberta certainly well scouted here earlier on.
Very strong on the defensive side of things for sure. As it's going to be Pippa Gibb again, who's looking to hand that one off. Hall will go back for Gibb. Gibb trying to drive in that one up just over the hoop, and back down we come for Millette.
Zoe Millette, she's been a big presence here early on. This BC team, a lot of speed.
Speed seems to be the theme here throughout the opening day of women's basketball action from St. John's, Newfoundland and Labrador. As here comes British Columbia. Nor with it again. Being closely watched, trying to find a screen. She'll cut in, lay one up. That one's just going to fall off wide to the left-hand side. As Nanny with it. Looking for help, and she has it with Newman. Newman with a nice feed. Quickly and into the offensive zone they will go. Trying to spin, finding Nanny, banking it in.
Wow, great awareness there by Alberta. I believe it was Bosnia sees Nami on her way in. Great, nice quick pass, lays it up for a big 2 points.
As it's now Alberta quickly transitioning again, right back to offense and right where they left off. Nami driving in, trying to get that layup, and it wouldn't work out. Again now off to the far side. Newman just couldn't get that one to fall. So again, the transition game so important. As here is two-pass Singh with it, playing it off for Nor. For three, that one couldn't fall. As now again, back we come. Here's Gus, handing it off for Nanny. That one wouldn't work out, and Nanny hits the floor trying to keep the ball in her team's possession. Quickly transitioning once more. Two-pass Singh with it, throwing it up. Couldn't get a good hold on that one.
Just couldn't hold it in her hands, trying to get in position down low. Couldn't connect with the pass. It's a tight game, Luke, back and forth. Both teams obviously have each other well scouted here. Not a lot of lanes available. Anybody trying to make a drive. Great defense being played.
The tightest matchup that we've had so far for sure is Gus with it now. Quickly pressured by two-pass Singh. Gus still looking for that outlet feed. finds it inside, but we're going to get a whistle on the play and a foul call, and we'll see who ends up with the ball here. Looks like it's going to be Team Alberta. In for it is going to be Bouzenis. We'll wait and see here. A bit of a delay.
Not sure what's hold up is here on this one. Is Bouzenis into the game for Alberta?
Something going on towards our scorekeeper's clock, so we'll get that sorted out, and then we'll be back underway for sure. But Robbie, you're right, really close action here. A lot of good defensive stops here early on by both squads, keeping the scoring to a minimum.
Well, we talked about earlier on the New Brunswick playing Nova Scotia. That could be the matchup of the round robin for both teams, and well, this could be it for these teams in a similar situation here. Alberta and BC, you know they're going to be in the hunt. Every win matters, especially when they play against each other.
Absolutely.
So both teams pretty hungry, I'd say, for that win, especially this early on in the week.
Definitely. And it looks like we're going to have a timeout here. So both teams early on here, 5:17 left to go in the first quarter as we sort out our problem here at the score clock.
We're going to take a quick break, everybody. We'll be right back. Stay tuned. It's women's basketball action from the Canada Summer Game.
Welcome back. Luke Much and Robbie Doherty here with you to do the coverage for the women's basketball between Team Alberta and Team British Columbia. A brief problem with our score clock, but we are back underway, and it's going to be an Alberta ball. As it's played back, looks like that's going to be Gus with it, trying to find the open space. There's Bouzenis. Quickly now down low, Nanny trying to scoop one in. That one didn't work out. As again now, here comes the Team British Columbia. And Tupas Singh with it, laying it forward, and a nice bucket made there as Tanya Boss with the cash in.
Tanya Boss recently entering the game and coming in with a force, putting up a big layup and getting BC back out in front 6-5.
Gus with the ball, pressured heavily here now. She'll find an outlet to Gibb. Gibb trying to split between two defenders. That doesn't work out. Now it's going to be Tupas Singh with it again. Gibb, aggressive on the defense here. There's Tupas Singh laying that one off, looking for the outlet there to Boss. It's now a quick relay, but we're going to be called for a travel. I believe that was on Team BC, so it will be an Alberta basketball here with 4:20 left to go in our first quarter. The score 6-5 in favor of British Columbia.
Yeah, high-speed affair early on. Both teams trying to crack the other one, if you will, trying to figure out their systems. They look like defense has certainly been the key early on. There's 4 minutes on the clock, just a combined 11 points, but not for a lack of chances or not for a lack of sloppiness from court. In fact, the opposite. Both teams just playing so well defensively. Almost like they're not giving the other a chance.
It's been a very defensively clean game throughout the opening, just around 6 minutes here or so. As foul on the play, and we'll see a Team Alberta ball here once again as Pippa Gibb will step in to take care of that. And she'll find Gus. Amanda Gus with it. Trying to work her way down low. Nice pass into Oakley. And that one will result in a Team British Columbia ball as that just trickles out of bounds. And now will loop it back again for Zoe Millette. A give and go, sees Millette with it again. Guarded by Richardson. Here's Millette, trying not to go back over half, getting pushed back, but still able to make a nice pass. As Knorr with it, trying to cut off to the inside in the paint. Wide open three! Just trickling off and wide. As you kept thinking that it was going to go in, but just couldn't find the nylon.
A lot of good opportunity there for Alberta. Almost got to the pass. Great speed there from Pippa Gibb.
As now driving in down low. This is going to be thrown up and taken down by Gus on a great two-point effort. Here's Millette. Looking to hand one off, is now taking things over for Team British Columbia will be Jordan Knorr. Knorr with it, looking for the open girl, and it's going to be Sandu that just lets that one go off and wide as Oakley. Now handing it off for Gus. Gus with it, jamming on the brakes. She waits and looks for her outlet pass, and she'll find it. Quickly trying to drive in towards the paint, throwing it up, just wouldn't drop down, but picking up a foul on the way. And to the free throw line we will go.
Talk about a big opportunity for Alberta. You mentioned it. Lucinis drawing the foul. We're going to take another look at it, trying to break down the middle. Just getting a little too close from her opposition there. Sandu. Talked about the strong defensive play here, just not a lot of opportunities for scoring. A game like that, you want to take advantage of these free throws.
Absolutely. We've seen so many teams make up so many points on free throws today, including Nova Scotia going 68% from the line last game.
There's a big 2 points for Alberta.
Absolutely. So Kiki Tupas-Singh will lead it off here for Team BC and enter across the halfway line, guarded by Ali Marshall. As it's going to be played off now again. Here comes Team BC. Millette handing it off. Here's Knorr, a shot up that doesn't fall. Gibb grabs the rebound. She'll try to enter up and inside of offensive territory. As Marshall with it now. Looking for a pass, and she'll find Nanny. Nanny dishing one off and wide, looking for three, and she got it. Richardson in the corner for 3 points.
Great job by Alberta, moving that ball around the horn, trying to find the best available shot. They found it, made no mistake, and that's a huge three on the board. That's the first lead by 5 we've seen.
Tupas-Singh with it again, handing it off for Knorr, but we're going to get a travel call. And Team Alberta will be back in control. With 2:02 left to go in the first quarter, 11-6 is the score for Team BC.
Here's another look at that pass and sent it back to the line for 3. No mistake made. And a huge 3 points for Alberta right now in such a tight defensive battle.
Yes, excuse me, Alberta, not BC. Alberta with the lead, as now here's Marshall with it. Inside of the offensive zone, Marshall looking to hand one off for Nanny. It's going to be intercepted now, and then intercepted right back, as here's Gibb. Gibb trying to cut through the paint, lay one up, that one off the rim and back down into the hands of Team British Columbia. Stolen again, trying to lay one up as Nanny couldn't get it to fall, but a great steal right after the previous steal. As back and forth action here with 90 seconds left to go in the first quarter.
Yeah, quite a bit of action under the hoop there for, not sure if we're going to get another, no, here we go. We're going to get another look at it. Just trying to put it at the net from Nanny. Too many hands in front of her, draws the foul, and as we said, these free throws are going to be so important here in this battle between these two giant provinces.
Absolutely, so Nanny steps up and she'll nail the first one. Continue to add to Alberta's lead. Here's the second, she's got that one too. So Alberta up by a score of 12-6 over Team British Columbia with 1 minute and 27 seconds left to play in our first quarter. BC coming back as here's Knorr with it, trying to lay one up as well, but it's gonna fall right back into the hands of Nanny again, and she'll dish one off. Now it's Newman. Dropping it back again now. Nice feed over by Marshall. Back again for Newman, just short. The rebound's going to be thrown up, but another foul on the play, and that's going to see Nanny once again head to the free throw line.
She's been pretty dialed in so far on the line. Was Nanny. See if she can keep that going.
She nailed both of them the last time she was up just 23 seconds ago. We'll see if she can do that again here.
2 for 4 with an opportunity here to make it 4 for 6. And 2 big points for Team Alberta.
She got the first one. Let's see if she can get the second one as well. Go 4 for 4 out of her last 4.
A lot of 4s.
A lot of 4s. As this one shot up, and she'll get that one again. So there it is. With 1 minute and 7 seconds left to go, Alberta continuing to add on to their lead here. This is now a 15-6 ball game. That's a nice give and go here with Millette. Millette will take that one up, guarded the whole way, still trying to drive in. But we are going to get a foul on Alberta, and it will stay in the hands of Team British Columbia.
Certainly Alberta trying to make a move here offensively and pull ahead. You see, trying to stop them from doing that, obviously, but Alberta just seems to be picking up a little bit of momentum everywhere.
Alberta really solid here on defense throughout the first opening 9 minutes or so here of this first quarter, and we'll see if they can continue it here. Nice pass in, that one, oh, somehow that didn't fall. What a great play there from Team BC. Now here's Alberta on the way back for 3, in and out.
What a great look from the line from Richardson, just not able to make it fall. Looked like it was in and out.
Team BC striking back. They're looking for a three-pointer of their own. Here's Knorr. Working Gibb. Knorr again now handing it back as it's going to be DeLeo. As that one is good, and it will fall. Team BC answering back here, and now Alberta trying to counteract a big 3 for Team British Columbia. Nanny with it.
Great play by DeLello there, showing great patience. Went to the top of the key, spun, looked for a shot, looked for a pass, nothing available. Sent it back for Knorr, and no mistake made.
This one shot on to end it, and she got it. Gibb for 3 at the buzzer, and that will make it 18-9 in favor of Team Alberta. A very close opening quarter, and we will continue it after these messages. It's the 2025 Canada Summer Games from St. John's, Newfoundland.
At Canadian Tire, we're here for all-day summer play. From the yard to the park, find all the games you need for non-stop family fun.
Is it about a place that stays with you long after you leave? Truth is, it's never what at all.
Hello.
Hi, remember me? We bought your old house.
Yes.
We brought some mail.
Oh.
Hey.
The diaper subscription. I forgot to cancel it.
Yeah.
Oh, I bet the memories are coming back now. The Bebo app helps you keep an eye on where your money's going.
Like how?
Well, for one, it would have told you the subscription price had gone up multiple times.
It's a lot of diapers.
Well, extra's good. So where's the baby?
Oh, he's right here. This is the baby.
And that ain't no baby.
Welcome back. Luke Much, Robbie Doherty with you for second quarter action between Team British Columbia and Team Alberta in the 2025 Canada Summer Games. Alberta leading 18-9, looking to extend it, and they will on a nice bucket there. Able to elevate their point total to 20.
Alberta looking to go on an offensive flurry. It seems like they've been trying to do that for a while, and they seem to be pulling out a little bit here with Gibb and Nanny both with 6 points each. Here's another look at that big drive going down low. Finding Newman in the right spot at the right time, making no mistake, putting a big 2 on the board.
Back the other way, it's Nor, and we're going to get a turnover as Alberta will step in and take over from here, and it is Newman who will step in for Team Berta. She'll hand one off to Gus. Amanda Gus, the 16-year-old from Calgary, Alberta. Guarded now by Jordan Knorr. Nice handles on her here. She's gonna pass one across. Onto it now is going to be Hall. Hall goes down low for Nanny. That one up, and it will be good. Robbie, she's been a force out there so far.
Well, we just talked about her. That's 10 points for her just a minute into the second quarter. Against a tough BC team as well.
Here's Nor driving in. This one up and good, and a nice answer back from Team British Columbia. As it's going to be Gus with it now over the halfway line. Trying to find a path into the paint. She'll dish one back for Hall. Hall working her way in, lays it up, and a nice basket. Good answer back is a great start here to our second quarter.
Great fundamentals there by Hayden Hall, staying patient, backing in, turning, wait for the opening. No mistake made.
As we're back inside of BC's offensive territory. This one up and not good. And the ball will be in favor of Team Alberta. As again, it's going to be Newman with it. Here's a replay of this last Alberta rush.
There you see, just taking her time, waiting, turning, finding her spot on the backboard, hitting that mark, and going right in for a big 2 points as Alberta now leads by 13.
Here is Gus. Trying to take a step in here, but some great defense from Tupa Singh. Now it's off for Hall for 3. That one just short the right line. Just not enough on it. As a great look at it from Hayden Hall, but just not enough. Now restarting for British Columbia. It's going to be Tupa Singh. She's guarded by Gus, a matchup that we've seen a lot here early on. Here's Sandhu with it now. Sandhu trying to cut to the inside, throws it up. That one's going to be held on to for a foul. And off to the line goes Sandhu.
Sandhu, a big player for this BC team. We've been looking to her, helps bring some offense. And that one taking a funny bounce once again.
That one took a ride around the rim for sure.
Finding its way through.
Now we'll see if she can do it again. And she does. That one a little bit more safer than the last one.
See Sandhu just showing so much composure. These athletes doing so much mental training. You can see this is such a big change for them. The big lights, the broadcast, you know, the big league feel, the big game feel, I should say here. Certainly not bothered by it was Sandhu. Knocks them both down.
Here's Gus. Nice handles on her again as she was going all over the place, but just ran out of real estate there. Gus again now on the baseline, looking for the throw-in. She'll find Nanny. Nanny finds Gibb. Gibb going to create some space. Inside to the paint she goes. This one up from Hall, but was not good. And now a quick counterattack back in the other way. It's going to be British Columbia. Tupa Singh with it, directing traffic, calling for the screen. Doesn't get it as her screen was blocked off as Stort couldn't get to her. Now driving in just before the paint, but once again not able to capitalize on that opportunity. Now here's Gibb with it. Gibb quickly looking off to the side for three. Got it.
Well, Pip. What is it? Pippa Gibb from the line.
Gibb with the great pass, and it was Kyla Bednarak.
Oh, Bednarak. Okay, yes. Sorry, I got mixed up there, Luke.
That's all right. It's a
perfect opportunity. Stand there all alone, waiting for the pass. You could tell she wanted that shot. Planted both her feet, put it up there. No mistake made, and the buzzer goes.
It's our 5th game today, Robbie. I think that we'll give you a break on that one.
Well, I was looking at Bednarik, and then I heard the name. Anyway, confusion in the booth. Let's take a look at this last drive here by Tupa Singh. Coming down the right.
She's been all over the place in a good way here for BC today. She's been fantastic, and she just drained that free throw.
Just a flurry of speed. And a big opportunity for her to put more points on the board as BC find themselves behind early on.
That one left short, and Alberta will have a chance to shift on the transition. Going to the offensive side of the court, it's going to be Gibb. Looking back, here's a three of her own, and she got that one.
Well, no mistake who threw that one up, Luke. That Pippa Gibb, what a presence she's been for Alberta as they start to increase their lead even more.
Tupa Singh throws one to the inside, right for Lily Stort, back for Tupa Singh. Going over as it's worked around. Good ball movement here from Team British Columbia. Tupa Singh again now. Looking for some space, final 5 seconds on the shot clock. Doesn't get that one to fall. Brought back, and the clock's gonna reset here. This one for three doesn't end up, and now back it comes. Bednarik has to race for that one, can hold it in. Pass going high up, but held in before the halfway line by Gus. Gus makes a nice pass over for Auk. Back for Gus. Marked by Tupa Singh. Here comes Gus, trying to spring herself, but now back the other way. Here comes Sandhu. Sandhu looking for help. She gets knocked over. It's going to be called a travel, and it will be in favor of Alberta, and they'll start off with it along their own baseline.
Their opportunity for BC in the offensive zone, and got caught up with their feet. Another travel call. Wanted to try and capitalize on that as they were making the drive. Another turnover in favor of Team Alberta.
So back for this one for Alberta is Olivia Richardson, directing traffic before she'll hand that one off for Pippa Gibb. Here's Gibb. Nice bank pass in, looking for the give and go. She's gonna get it. It's up, and it just wouldn't go. On the rebound, got it, as Ella Auk will get that one to fall. Looks like a timeout for BC.
Momentum continuing here for Alberta. BC want to avoid hitting the panic button. There's so much time left, but it just seems like any time they look to create an opportunity, Alberta is just ready for them.
Absolutely, Alberta. They've just been so strong defensively. Might have been the most defensively capable team that we've seen here so far today. They've been doing a fantastic job. As Alberta, they've been working it around great here. And let's take a look at what they've been up to so far.
You see Pippa Gibb showing that great speed, great drives towards the net, and then Nanny, what a effective player she's been for Alberta. Of course, Amanda Gus, same thing. Hayden Hall created an opportunity there, getting the rebound, Ashley Newman. So many great opportunities for Alberta. They've really come on here since this, I'd say about 2 minutes left in the first quarter until now, extending their lead.
Looking for a repeat gold medal performance at the Canada Summer Games as Alberta.
Lead by 18 here.
As they've been strong. Of course, we haven't seen some of the teams play today, like Quebec, Ontario. Still waiting to see them in action. And of course, none of it in Manitoba, our last game here after this one. As we are back with 5:21 left to go, BC inside of their own zone, walking it along the paint and trying to advance play. And it's going to be DiLiello Handing it off to Nor. Viliello again now. Nice ball movement here as Ring. Back again. Trying to spin away from a few. Some hectic causes inside of the paint here between these two teams while the ball's on the outside. It's up for three. Bouncing around, couldn't drop. Back it comes for Gus. Diving for it, they're going to be able to keep it. Gus now trying to work it free, passing it off. Gibb looking for a lane to the inside, cutting through them all. Got it! What an effort from Gibb.
Pippa Gibb does not have give up in her resume. Just getting to the ball when she needs to. No, not stopping till she has at least a shot at converting it into 2 points. Here, take a look. There you see, she sort of gets caught up, almost like she's under the net, but still able to get her hand back just in time and make it count.
That was some great stuff, and now she's got a chance for the and one, and she'll get it.
Just outstanding play. Pippa Gibb here for Alberta.
She's been very noticeable here throughout the first 15.5 minutes of this one. Now here's Tupa Singh, but we're going to get a call against her, and Alberta will have a chance to shift onto the offensive side. As in for that one is going to be Richardson. Gibb now, still out there. Richardson trying to set a screen, give some space here. As it's off into the inside for Ock. Ock back for Gibb again. To the inside once more for Ock. Got it, a nice give and go there between those two ladies.
Alberta has certainly just dialed in.
Now wide open on a little bit of a miscommunication, and Alberta getting lucky there. I believe that they thought that they had a timeout.
Oh, and a great play to knock it down. Wow. Talk about a good heads-up play by Richardson. Let's see another look at it. Ball coming down just out of nowhere. Puts the hand up, able to knock it down. And great positioning, Olivia Richardson.
That was fantastic. A long bomb of a pass. And Richardson, you said it, she finished the job there on a great effort. 37-14 is the score in favor of Alberta, with around 3.5 minutes left to go in our second quarter here. This game just flying right by, Robbie. Fantastic action.
Absolutely. Alberta, I don't want to say they started slow because they didn't, but I guess they were just trying to feel each other out a little bit early on. But once they decided to put down the gas, they haven't let up. And Pippa Gibb, what a performance by her thus far. And this is a tough BC team they're playing against. And Shardy has 14 points on the board, just over 8.5 minutes of playing time for Pippa Gibb. And also, of course, Nanny, what a presence she's been with 9 minutes, 60 seconds with 8 points. Just two outstanding players. BC is going to really have to find a way to shut those two down very soon.
Yeah, Emerald Nanny has been a pain to deal with in the paint for Team British Columbia. She's been just fantastic for Team Alberta so far. So let's take a look here at Pippa Gibb and what she's done today. Just lethal from everywhere, it seems, Robbie.
Just can't stop her. She's the definition of dialed in right now. Everything. She's just seeing everything. She's seeing passes coming her way. She's seeing available shots and making the most of them. Just truly leading the team offensively here on the big stage.
So British Columbia taking control here as they look to set up inside of the offensive zone. It's going to be Nor with it. Nor will try to cut to the inside, running into a sea of Team Berta players, and won't get much further than that. As with 3:41 now left to go, Alberta closing in on that 40-point margin. They've played a solid game here so far, but BC with a trip to the line has an opportunity to turn the tide in their favor.
Only get the first one. Big point for this British Columbia team.
Now an opportunity to go 2 for 2. Nor, and she sank it.
Yeah, that's big points. Nor with 9 points already on the board. 100% on her free throws. That was her first trip.
She's been really solid out there as well. I've noticed her and Tupa Singh have been the two big stars for me thus far for Team British Columbia.
BC still with certainly some work to do here.
As Marshall tried to play a pass up, but a wrestle for it between Team BC's Danira Dundas, and an Alberta player as well, as it's going to be Dundas handing it off now to Knorr, who's guarded there by Newman. Knorr walking in right to the paint. That one couldn't fall, but she will take a trip up to the line for 2 attempts.
That's twice in a row now. Norris tried to make a drive, didn't have anything available really, but able to get the shot off and drew a foul. So she made both last time. She'll look to do that again here.
Creating opportunities, and that's what she's done so far.
Here's her first one. One more to go. It's 3 for 3 on the day for Knorr. And another perfect one. So 100% at a 4 for Knorr.
Jordan Knorr off to a hot start on the free throw line in this one. As we are back underway, this one's going to go out of play. And it will fall into favor of Team British Columbia as Dundas with it. Handing it off again for Jordan Knorr. Knorr guarded once more by Newman. He seems to like the matchup of her against Knorr. Knorr will pass this one off, as it's going to go off rink wide for Millette, trying for the 3, but it couldn't fall. Again now it's going to be Marshall, pressured by 2 British Columbia team members, and it's a turnover. Back in the other way, Dundas handing it off, and we are going to get a whistle on the play with 2:47 left to go in our second quarter.
What a great defensive play by BC, trying to put some pressure on them there on that turnover, not letting them get very far, trying to force her to make a pass fast. That one wasn't on target. They picked it off and created another offensive opportunity. Now here they are at the line once again.
As Daw will step up and nail her first free throw. First time that we've seen her at the line here tonight, Robbie.
Well, she made the most of it. Another chance once again.
She nailed that one too. I tell you what, some good free throwers here on both sides.
Talked about that all day, Luke. We've seen it. The team's free throws can come in so handy as there's so many good defensive teams out there. You have an opportunity with no one in front of you to get a quality shot. It's important to make the most of it, and both teams seem to be doing that here today.
It's a great way to get back into the matchup for sure, especially whenever you're playing against teams that play physical defense. As we have Newman handing that one off. The shot on, just off by Ailey Marshall. Again now for 2, and that one's going to hit. Number 2 gets 2 as Amanda Gus gets her name back onto the score sheet. Again, it's going to be Team British Columbia trying to force their way up the court as Dundas hands it off for Knorr. Once again, Newman matches up with her. Here's Knorr, back for Dundas, back for Knorr again. Turning a fire, that one couldn't drop. And trying to intercept, but quickly now Newman in on that one. Tries the high up pass, and she'll nail it as she hits Buzenis. As far off now, wide open 3, couldn't fall. It's wide open, what an opportunity there, but couldn't capitalize.
Big opportunity there for Alberta to extend the lead.
Now Knorr trying to answer back. That one wouldn't fall either. On the rebound, up and at him, and got it. Lily Stort will get that one from the paint.
We talked about this, BC doing a good job, just staying in the game, maintaining their composure, not getting too frustrated. Still lots and lots of time left to get back into this game. Keep chipping away, keep chipping away. But Alberta, they're going to be tough to stop. They seem to keep turning it up as well. See how things play out here in the last minute, second quarter.
Buzenis now trying to race in after that one, but the shot clock expired with 1 minute and 6 seconds left to go, and nothing that they could do there. So starting it off now will be Team BC when they hit the floors again as a timeout call, and with 1 minute and 6 seconds left to go, Robbie, a pretty good opening half here so far between these two squads.
I think so, an entertaining one thus far. Such a great defensive battle earlier on. It was almost like what was going to be the first dam to kind of break, and it seemed like Alberta was the first ones to really put some offensive pressure on, went on a bit of a flurry, and they built up a lead, and they haven't really look back, but BC also doing a good job of just keeping them within reach, not letting them get too far. Now, don't get me wrong, they do trail by 19, still a lot of work to do, but they seem like they're starting to tighten up, create some opportunities. They've made all their free throws. They're doing the fundamentals right, but they got to figure out a way to stop them once again, stop Alberta defensively from making the lead bigger. It's got to create some opportunities to go on a run, create some consistent momentum if you're Team BC.
The score is 41-22 in favor of Alberta. It doesn't feel like it's that big of a margin at all, though. Take away a 5-minute stretch, and I think it's a much closer ball game. As Alberta back on the floor again, now joined by Team British Columbia. As we mentioned, it is a British Columbia throw-in, so we'll go to Zoe Millette to have the honors.
Minute 6 left in the clock here in the second quarter. See if BC creates something here.
And they're trying to. Down low, it's going to be Gabo trying to find something that works out, but couldn't find anything. Now Nora driving in, but couldn't find anything as well. Alberta just so close to you at all times whenever they're on defense. There's now another trip to the line here, as it's going to be Jordan Nora who steps up again.
Nora's been so good today from the line, no mistake. Once again, I believe she's shooting 100%, 5 for 5. That's the first one that doesn't go. So Jordan Nora, outstanding on the line, and Alberta, great job to get the ball down in a hurry.
Absolutely, and now here's Gus with it. With time to go, the shot coming in off the rim. Rebound's gonna fall back down. Millette will fire that one up to pass Singh, and then a quick basket there. Just like that, Gabo will get it to fall. Back again now. Here comes Gibb with 23 seconds left to go. Trying to fire one in quickly now. Trying to rotate around to find the perfect shot before the clock expires. Final 15 seconds now. It's going to be handed over. Gibb for 3. That one bouncing around, dropping back down. Nanny has it. And we are going to have a whistle because the deadlock fight that we had going on to win that basketball. 7.7 seconds left to go, and Alberta is going to get one last shot at a basket here before this half is over. Here is Alberta. With it now is Marshall, handing it off. Gibb is the one that you want to have it, and just missing it as the half expires. Pippa Gibb, not to take away from her fantastic performance during the first half, but just narrowly missing that one. After the opening 20 minutes of play, the score is 41-25 in favor of Team Alberta. We will take a break. When we come back, the remainder of this matchup from the 2025 Canada Summer Games.
Now you can shop smarter at Canadian Tire. With same-day pickup or same-day delivery. So you don't have to shelve projects for later. Shop smarter at Canadian Tire.
St. John's unique is like calling a humpback a goldfish. It's wildly different here.
Atlantic Lottery is proud to sponsor important community initiatives like this year's Canada Games.
One of the things to me about the Canada Games is it's truly integrated. We have athletes with an intellectual disability, with a physical disability.
Puis juste être inclus. Je pense que souvent, on est mis un petit peu de côté quand on est un peu plus jeune, puis qu'on est différent, puis qu'on a un handicap. Puis là, être à ces jeux-là, c'était comme toute une grosse équipe.
It's important to have representation and to acknowledge their different perspectives of life.
When the opportunity is there, show up. The older you is gonna say thank you.
If you believe in yourself, you can make anything happen.
That's the Canada Games.
It starts with a spark and becomes a beacon, lighting the way. When the games are gone, the games go on. Turn up. Take part. Orange Store. Fuel the spirit.
Of all the things here that'll take your breath away, music is surely one. There's a certain rhythm to this place. Leave no song unsung.
Recycling sounds good on its own, but when it's done right, it's even more rewarding. And with Green Depot's express service, there's no waiting. Just drop and go. Who wouldn't love the sound of that? Visit greendepotnl.ca to learn more.
I'ma leave it all on the line. Better believe I'll get mine. Now or never, it's my time. It's my time. It's my time. I'ma leave it all on the line. Better believe I'll get mine. Now or never, it's my time. It's my time. It's my time. I'ma leave it all on the line. Better believe I'll get mine. Now or never, it's my time. It's my time. It's my time.
For generations, we've been nurturing the communities where we live and work. Providing space to grow and preserving the environment that surrounds us. Because we understand that when we invest in communities, we invest in the future. Crosby, committed to community.
When you're in a place surrounded by ocean, you can walk in any direction and arrive somewhere spectacular.
For millions of Canadians, too much screen time is a big issue. But for millions of others, zero screen time is an even bigger one. We're committed to growing digital inclusion.
Gatorade. With electrolytes to help replenish what's lost in sweat. Carbs to help fuel your working muscles. And fluids to help you hydrate. Scientifically formulated so you never stop competing. Rehydrate, replenish, refuel. Gatorade.
A strong performer uses power wisely. The Toyota BZ4X is the official electric vehicle of the 2025 Canada Games. See our full electrified lineup at shoptoyota.ca.
In the quiet of the morning calm, where the sun rises at the dawn, and the birds sing their waking song, there's a story to be told. So if you hear a teller telling you a tangled tale, or maybe two, rest assured, every word is true, especially the bits they make up.
Introducing Vimeo Streaming, an all-in-one platform designed to help you turn your videos into a successful streaming business. Build your own custom branded app and connect with your audience across all platforms and devices without writing a single line of code. Deliver high quality, reliable, and secure video experiences, live or on demand. Turn video streams into revenue streams today.
I'ma leave it all on the line. Better believe I'll get mine. Now or never, it's my time. It's my time. It's my time. I'ma leave it all on the line. Better believe I'll get mine. Now or never, it's my time. It's my time. It's my time. I'ma leave it all on the line. Better believe I'll get mine. Now or never, it's my time. It's my time. It's my time.
Recycling sounds good on its own, but when it's done right, it's even more rewarding. And with Green Depot's express service, there's no waiting. Just drop and go. Who wouldn't love the sound of that? Visit greendepotnl.ca to learn more.
At Canadian Tire, we're here for all-day summer play. From the yard to the park, find all the games you need for non-stop family fun.
Welcome back. It is time for our second half from St. John's, Newfoundland and Labrador. It is Team British Columbia in the blue and orange against Team Alberta in the white and blue trim.
That's right. Alberta going on an offensive flurry there in the second quarter. Pippa Gibb, going to be tough to stop for BC. They're going to have to find their way. But with the ball now, of course, is Jordan Knorr, and she's been stepping up as well for this BC team. We'll see how it all plays out.
Gotta tell you, Robbie, these jerseys are nice from British Columbia. Not used to seeing them in the blue and the orange, but it's a nice combo, and I like the color.
Nice look. A little bit of an Oilers look.
Exactly. As I'm sure Alberta might have something to say about that.
That's what I was thinking.
As loose ball, BC, Alberta trying to scramble for it. Everybody's down on the floor after that ball, but it will turn out to be an Alberta basketball. As there is Pippa Gibb to go and grab that ball, and she'll hand it off to Amanda Gus. Gus watched closely there. As now here comes Gus again. Gus watched closely, stumbling, but she's going to maintain, quickly popping back up too was her defender Sandu. The ball eventually out of bounds. How about the effort there, Robbie, from Sandu to stay up? She took a stumble, she got back up, and then she forced the ball out of play.
You mentioned it, she's all over the place. She's so fast, she can get exactly where you need her to be in a hurry as number 4 in blue, Kiki Tupa Singh.
Now with the ball, and off for Jordan Knorr. Knorr with it to the inside. Nice pass there. Oh, and the pass out for 3. Doesn't go. As Stort with a good look from the paint elected to pass that one out. Here's Knorr with it now. Knorr back to the inside. Stort not going to make a mistake there, but it doesn't go, and it's going to be an Alberta ball. I believe too many in the key.
Well, 3 in the key, good chance down low. It looked like it was a easy bucket. They got called, so. BC, though, looking like they're trying to turn it on here offensively early in this half.
How many teams have we seen, Robbie, do a complete 180 after the half? It's been all the time. Here's Gibb for 3 to silence BC, but it doesn't work out as the defense chance paying off here for Team British Columbia and their fans. Here's Knorr now. Nice move, stepping into the hoop. Couldn't get that to go. That would have been a highlight reel.
Well, I mentioned it right off the hop. Jordan Knorr going to have to be the leader here for BC, and she threw everything she had at it, not able to get the shot up, but a great effort to break down the middle and get through traffic.
And here she comes again. Tries to go behind the back, ball slips away from her. She's able to win it back somehow. Good secondary effort here. Matching up one-on-one with guess who, Ashley Newman. Got to think that that's a planned matchup here for the Alberta coaching staff. Stepping into the paint now, trying to get that one to fall. No can do, and back again, we will come as it's Gibb. With it now, slowing down, cutting to the inside in the paint, passes it out for 3 off the rim. As Richardson gave that one a good look. Back again now, here's Sandu. To Tupa Singh. Cutting to the inside, what a move here. Up for 2, and she got it. Great hands, great feet. Tupa Singh with the 2 points.
I'm going to repeat myself. You said it, just so fast. Gets where she needs to go so fast. Faked the pass, nothing available. Took a look around, nothing, and boom, put the Jets on. Found a lane, got right to the net, and put it in for 2. So a big, good start here for British Columbia early on. Let's take another look at it. There you go. Looks around, nothing available to your right. In a hurry. She gets to 0 to 60 in a very, very short time. So great effort from Tupa Singh.
Absolutely. Fantastic. Able to put all that together and go in for the bucket. Here's Gibb. Nice feed outside. Better move. Throws it up. Got it. What a move there from Amanda Gus to go and bring this one back and get those 2 points back.
And a great move, but an even better response. You can kind of see BC really starting to generate a little bit of momentum as they trail, but starting to close the gap. That big deuce by Gus is huge just to kind of stop that momentum for British Columbia.
Now they're trying to get it back. Down to the paint, up for 3, it's Sandu. Takes a bad bounce. That one looked like it was on track, but couldn't fall. It's a game of inches. as it's going to be in Alberta basketball here. 6:32 left to go. The opening 3.5 minutes flying by here in our second half, third quarter. As we have some substitutions here.
Either team gonna take the foot off the gas early on here.
Here comes Gibb with it. She falls down, able to keep the ball. Blind pass, what a move. Down low for three, couldn't fall.
Gibb, great court awareness. Behind the back, almost a blind pass. Hit the target perfectly.
BC coach very animated there on that missed pass. As now Alberta with the chance here on the throw-in. As it's going to be Richardson. For Gibb. Down low. In the paint now. That one's going to be deflected and out of play. As Team Alberta still trying to find the ball into the nylon here. Off to the side for three. It's up in the air and another bad bounce. On the rebound, Nanny couldn't get it to go. Can she get it this time? No. And BC has it back the other way.
Well, Nanny with another offensive rebound. We talked about how dominating she is, especially down low in the key. She made sure she got her hands on that ball, not able to convert it to 2 points, but a great effort by her to get that rebound.
A good defensive stop there, and now back again. It's going to be Alberta with the ball inside of their own territory.
Here's another look at it. Great defensive play, great spin by 14 in blue, Zoe Millette. Thought she had an opening, but door was shut.
As now down low, here's Nanny with it, looping it up, and that will drop in for two. We keep saying it, Robbie, she's so dangerous in the paint. As it's going to be Tupas Singh with it now. Handing it off to Zoe Millette. Again now, Nanny with it, handing it off, looking for three, but we're going to call a travel on that one. And it will be Team Alberta, and a timeout here for Team Alberta, I believe. No, just a few substitutions there. And we'll be back underway in just a few seconds here. As ready to take the ball on the sideline is going to be Olivia Richardson. More substitutions here for BC last minute before we get back underway. Now Richardson has the ball in hand. Here is Gibb. Gibb with it now, along the three-point radius. It's going to be passed along Hall to the inside, looking, but it won't go. As looking for that last-minute bucket was Oakley, but it's going to be a BC ball. As Knorr with it.
And a Gus, over 20 minutes on the floor thus far for Alberta.
She's played a lot here.
Talk about conditioning.
Absolutely. Now here's a turnover. Richardson in towards the hoop with the layup, misses it. The rebound falls down as now quickly it's going to be over for Gibb, throwing that one rink wide, intercepted, and here comes BC on the counterattack. Driving in, trying to look for a spot in the paint. Instead, they're going to cycle it up around the perimeter of the three-point line.
Good defense from Alberta, taking those shots away from those Alberta players looking to move that ball around, get a shot off. Just every time they'd try to get set up, there was just a white jersey in front of them. Great coverage from this Alberta team defensively.
So strong on their own end is Team Alberta, frustrating the Team BC coaching staff. And Alberta on the baseline. Richardson ready to get things started again with 4:22 left to go in our third quarter. Nice move there from Gibb. Watching her closely is going to be Daw. Here's Gibb. Lets it go for three. That one just couldn't land in. Now trying to spin it around is Oakley. And it's going to be a BC ball. Much to the chagrin of Oakley. And now starting things off will be Tanya Boss for BC, who quickly hands one over for Jordan Knorr. Here comes Knorr. Looking for the pass, but it's going to take a deflection. off of Alberta. BC will maintain control here. Under 4 minutes left to play in our third quarter. 45-27, a low-scoring third quarter, Rob.
Very much low scoring indeed, but great defensive from both teams. BC just trying to create some momentum, but Alberta just so tight defensively.
Richardson will start it off before handing it for Gibb. Gibb tries to walk around one, but I'm going to call them for back over, I believe, and now, no, a foul, excuse me.
It's an offensive foul on Gibb. Vinci, the charge.
Good eye as now BC will start again. Oh, a little premature. They're going to get to start even closer, so. Get things going. Here's Knorr with it now, or excuse me, that's not Knorr, that's Boss with it. Who hands it off to Tupas Singh. That one's going to take a deflection off of Alberta and out. Tupas Singh with it. On the sideline, trying to direct traffic here. She'll hit her teammate on the nice give and go. Tupas Singh. Again now, scrambling here, trying to find space. She does with Sando, but it does not find the nylon mesh. Again now, here comes Gibb. Passing it off. Not a whole lot of options here. BC looking strong on this defensive rush, only for then because a big three-pointer in from Hayden Hall to cash in.
And a timely three-pointer as well. Putting the lead up back over 20 for Alberta. Looks like they're starting to settle in, but oh, and a great response there from Sandu at a great timely moment. So either team backing down here, toe-to-toe.
Exchanging three-pointer for three-pointer. Now again, let's see if Alberta can answer. Gibb has to lunge to get that ball, then it's knocked away from her. Driving in again now, and a big-time block by Richardson. Back the other way she comes, long feed up. It's gonna be Gus trying to work around here through a C. Richardson there as well on the center logo before she hands it off to Gibb. Back for Richardson, who's open. Now throwing it inside. Hall tries to airmail one up. It doesn't work out. Again now, Oakley battling there, and she got it while she was defending the ball from two BC players.
Oh, Oakley. No mistake there. No one was getting in her way. That ball was available. She scooped it up. Picked her spot for the easy two.
Tupas Singh again walking in easily there, but just misses her shot, and then the rebound will fall for Team Alberta, as it's going to be Hall to Gibb. Gibb finds Gus walking inside off for Oakley, but doesn't get that one to work out, but she will get to the free throw line for her shot at 2.
Big 2 points here for Alberta
and
on the table.
Substitutions coming. 5 new players on the floor for Team BC, 2 for Alberta. As we see, Oakley on the line. That one, no good. Her first free throws of the game. That one short as well.
Not able to connect for Oakley.
So a 20-point lead here for Alberta. There's a few more substitutions to take place. And now we are underway once more. Team British Columbia, here is Millette. Millette will hand it off to Knorr. Knorr, top of the three-point range, will leak her way inside. Handing it off to the side now. Back up again to Knorr. Knorr being watched there by Newman. Knorr to the inside, to the paint. Lets it go. Got it for 2. Cuts the lead down to 18 with 1:26 left to play. As here we have Gus. Logged a lot of minutes, Robbie, as you said.
Very effective, perhaps, you know, not getting the attention that perhaps she deserves out here. Such a difference maker is Amanda Gus. She's been out there for 20 plus minutes, now at 23:41, 6 points. Some great defensive plays. Certainly been effective for Alberta.
Absolutely nice move there, taking it to the inside. Couldn't get it to fall there, was Gabo. Back thrown out again, but it doesn't end up working out for Team BC. As a good move there by Gabo. Couldn't get it to fall. As it's going to be British Columbia from the baseline in the offensive zone. Tanya Boss be the one to take it. She'll throw this one in. We're handing it off now. Dundas to the inside. She got it and won for Dundas on a great individual effort there to get into the paint.
Yeah, saw lane, took it on her left hand. There you can see, kind of looking around for a pass. Nothing. Boom on her left side. Blows right by 2 defenders. On her left hand, no mistake made, and a chance for another. Not going to be able to make that fall.
Oakley on the rebound, grabbed that one in her own paint before it's brought back up court. Here's Gus for 3. It's up and it's good.
Well, we talked about Gus earlier. She's just been flying under the radar, so effective. And how about that for a timely 3-pointer?
Absolutely.
Under 20 seconds left in the third quarter. That can take the wind out of your opponent's sails pretty quick.
Now time winding down. Nor will get 2 points back just like that. Now here they come back again. It's going to be Gus with it. Up to the top for 3, short. And that will do it for the third quarter, 53-36. It's not over yet.
Certainly not. Good effort by both teams here in this third quarter, but Alberta still with a fairly lengthy lead, but certainly not out of reach.
Definitely not. We'll take a break. When we come back, fourth quarter action between BC and Alberta.
Atlantic Lottery is proud to sponsor important community initiatives like this year's Canada Games.
Hello.
Hi, remember me? We bought your old house.
Yes.
We brought some mail.
Oh.
Hey.
The diaper subscription. I forgot to cancel it.
Yeah.
Oh, I bet the memories are coming back now. The Bebo app helps you keep an eye on where your money's going.
Like how?
Well, for one, it would have told you this subscription price had gone up multiple times.
It's a lot of diapers.
Well, extra's good. So where's the baby?
Oh, he's right here. This is the baby.
And that ain't no baby.
Bebo.
So many iconic sights. You might want to get used to saying wow.
Hey, where could I find these shoes?
Heads up!
Whoa.
Keep up this back to school with Adidas at Sport Check.
Welcome back. Luke Much, Robbie Doherty with you for fourth quarter action, the final 10 minutes of regulation basketball. With the ball now in Team BC's hands, driving into the paint. Nice moves here from Stewart as a great individual effort. She'll find the basket.
Yeah, Stewart with a great heads-up play there. Making some nice moves, way to stay with it, great patience. Knowing where she was, planted it getting off the backboard and converted it into 2.
As now here's Gibb back out on the floor for Team Alberta. She's pressured by 2. Off to the side. Here's Gus for 3. In and out, and it won't count.
Well, the endurance on Gus is mind-blowing. She's got to be over 25 minutes now on the floor, which is absolutely wild. 26 minutes, 12 seconds thus far of floor time for Amanda Gus.
Makes our job seem pretty easy up here.
Oh, it sure does.
As it's going to be Gibb with it again, cutting to the inside, handing it back for Gus. He's going to go court wide, but in between her 2 teammates. And it was a you get it, no you get it kind of situation, and then nobody got it, except for Team BC's coach, and now back in the hands of his players. As it's going to be Dundas, who hands that one off quickly. As moving up with it is going to be Noor. Noor going back to Tupas Singh for a long 3 there. Just missing that one is Gibb now. Back in again the other way. Here comes Gibb trying to lift one up. It doesn't work on the second attempt. That one also not working. Stort will grab the rebound, and she will turn on the burners. Here's Stort wanting it back. She got it back, just missing. Still racing after it. She's got it, and she's going to lie on it, make sure Team BC will maintain possession.
Great effort from Stewart there on the ground. Let's take another look at it. Millie Gibb really going the extra mile, trying to get there on time. Certainly a lot of fight in Stewart.
Stewart now subbed off, coincidentally, after a great last 2 minutes, 1 minute and 40 seconds for her. As we are back underway, and it's going to be Gibb, as usual, with the ball in the offensive zone. She'll dish one off. Newman back up again to the top. It goes. Got it. That was a laser in there by Olivia Richardson.
Yeah, Olivia Richardson, 18 minutes, 39 seconds on the floor today. Only putting up 3 before that, but a big and timely 3 points to come at a clutch time with just under 8 minutes to go in regulation to put another 3 on the board for Alberta. Let's take another look at it down low. There you see a nice play by Newman, taking a look, finds Richardson all alone and lots of time, planted her feet, put it up in perfection.
As we flash forward, Gibb with it again. Gibb with some nice moves there, but it's going to be knocked out, and it will stay a Team Alberta basketball. As Pippa Gibb continuing to log the mail here. As it's now going to be Richardson off for Gus. 16 years old from Calgary, Alberta is Amanda Gus. She has it now on the give and go. This one's up. What a shot there from our Universum crew. But Richardson just not able to put that one home. Maybe Tupas Singh with it again to the outside. This one for 3, and it is good. What a sequence there from Team British Columbia.
Well, we talked about it, BC, throughout this whole game, just keeping themselves in there. Think about chipping away, chipping away, chipping away. Now within 15.
That's just what Jordan Noor does. Shooting the 3, and how about that reaction from her teammates on the bench. Tell you what, Robbie, BC won't go away here.
Absolutely not.
Don't look now, but it's a 15-point game with 7 minutes left. This is going to be a good ending to this one.
I think you're right. Both teams here really dialing it up for the remainder of this regulation time.
Tupas Singh with it again. Gus guarding her. Here's Noor. Or excuse me, that's not Noor. That would be Collins. As it's thrown up, knocked away, and now here is Team Alberta on the way back. Trying to hand it off. All alone is Gus for 3. Couldn't pick her spot. On the rebound, it's going to be Richardson, but the whistle blows for a travel, and BC will take over.
So another opportunity for BC here, Luke. You never put a couple more on the board, get a stop. That lead get any bigger.
Absolutely. Let's see what BC has in their bag of tricks here. Tupa Singh handing it off down low. This one for three from Collins, couldn't hit.
On target, just a little far. Kept in, great play.
Look at the effort here. Collins for three now, just missing short and to the right. But you're right, what an effort to keep that ball in. Athletes giving it their all.
A little long in the first attempt, and a little short in the second, trying to find that sweet spot in between.
Tupa Singh subbing off. Team British Columbia, as is Emerald Nanny for Team Alberta. Here's Gibb. Looking around for passing options. Again now, here comes Gibb. Looking for the open teammate, and it's going to be Gus. That one a little bit too high, but she got fouled on the way in, and she will take a trip to the line.
So a big opportunity here for Alberta.
For Gus, her first free throws of the matchup. This one up and good.
Amanda Gus, just the type of player you'll want to have on your team. Just doesn't seem like she makes very many mistakes.
She's got quite the motor on her too for the amount of time that she's been playing, and she just nailed both of those free throws for two important points.
Great endurance indeed.
Here's Noor now driving in on the pass, but she is called for a travel. The ball will go back into the hands of Olivia Richardson, Team Alberta. To Gibb, and try to navigate and negotiate her way through the halfway line. Here's Gibb. For three with lots of space. That one just missing. The rebound to Stort, handing it off to Noor. Noor racing in now, looking for an open teammate. Trying to shield the ball away. And we'll have a whistle on this one. It's going to be a foul.
Great effort by Noor there. Had a lot of defensive pressure from her Alberta counterpart. Stayed with it, looked for a lane, drew a foul. Timely manner.
So BC going to be able to keep this ball. Noor will kick things off. It's going to be Stort handing it off. Here's a long look at a three. This one bouncing up and wide. Noor on the rebound. Back up top for three again. This one doesn't go off the hands of Sandhu. And we are going to have a Team BC ball here once again. Noor back in to take it.
Oh, great chance here for BC. Gonna have to start capitalizing on these opportunities in the offensive zone. Just over 5 minutes to go in regulation.
Alberta really starting to lock it down out there, Robbie.
Yeah, certainly a tough task, but buckle up. Could be a good finish.
Just a delay here. Team BC coach arguing over something with our volunteers at the score clock. And one of the officials stepping in. Good look at him. Doesn't look too thrilled over there on the Team BC sideline. As we're set to go again, here's Sandhu up to the top for three, in and out from Tupa Singh. Quickly back in, Noor will gain the rebound off to the side, trying to unload a three, not in time. 9 seconds left to go here on the shot clock. Noor trying to find some space, maybe get a foul here, but it ends up in the hands of Team Alberta. And who else but Pippa Gibb.
Just an outstanding effort from this young number 3 in white, Pippa Gibb, today. Up some unbelievable numbers.
As now it's going to be turned over, and here's Stort trying to race right down Main for the layup, and she got it. Keeping it a 15-point game, and we will have a timeout here with 4 minutes and 25 seconds left to go in our fourth quarter. 15 points here, BC trails by, Robbie. What do you want to see out of them besides this replay right here of Lily Stewart?
Well, I think it's important that BC tries to really continue to put the offensive pressure on. They've had opportunities, and they're starting to convert them into points. And obviously, they've been led by Jordan Knorr. She's going to have to find another 4 minutes in her. She's really been leading the squad, but players like Stewart, Tubas Singh, and of course, Lily Stewart really stepping up. And if they can all work together, it's not too late. There's still time on the clock. 15 points is certainly a difference that you're able to come back from. They had chances. Here's another look at some of their chances. There's Knorr coming in. Some great ball work, great hand-eye coordination and athleticism, being able to put up some great opportunities. But if you're Alberta, you just got to stick to your game plan, stick to the basics, stay composed as best as you can, not let any sort of pressure get in the way of your performance here as time ticks away.
So 4:25 left to go here in the fourth quarter. Down by 15, our team British Columbia. It's a tough hill to climb up, but not a hill that hasn't been climbed up before. There's Gibb with it. Here's Gibb. Struggling, but eventually now cleanly grabbing the ball only momentarily before that. Rolling out of bounds, and Team BC getting a chance to take over from here as we're quickly back underway with Tubas Singh. Tubas Singh now looking for the outlet. Sandhu has it, trying to create some space. That one off his shoe will settle down. She'll pick it right back up into the paint. She throws out over for Tubas Singh, who drives in, and she'll get the big 2 points, cutting that lead down to 13.
That's a big 2 points. Tubas Singh, a player they've depended on for most of this game, now in the clutch. She's certainly delivered there, a massive spark for this BC squad.
Gibb now, the top of the 3-point range. She's going to let one go from deep and just short. You can tell that she's usually not that deep. It's just a little bit too short on that one. As a few subs coming in here for Team Alberta with 3:27 left to go. Looks like we're going to have a timeout here. Team BC electing to use theirs. Final 3.5 minutes here. Trying to plan out. What's the game plan if you're the coach here, Robbie?
Well, I think you just got to say to keep chipping away, to keep doing things. They've been able to generate some offense. Very good players, as I mentioned, like Tubas Singh, of course, Knorr and Stewart stepping up, putting some points on the board. Tell them to just keep at it. And if you're Alberta, really just stick to your game plan, as I mentioned. Stick to the basics. Keep playing good defense. You once had a bigger lead, but you still do have a 13-point lead here with not much time to go. Nonetheless, going to be a good finish, Luke.
Absolutely. The biggest lead that Alberta had during this matchup was 25 points. Their biggest scoring run was 12 in a row. And now, only a 13-point lead as they are trying to hang on to this one and collect a big win in their first matchup. Here in St. John's, Newfoundland and Labrador, the host city for the 2025 Canada Summer Games. It's been quite a start here to our trip in St. John's, Robbie.
Oh, no doubt. This whole festivities last night at the opening ceremony is one of the most unbelievable events I've been to live. It's incredible. Just the excitement and the athletes all so excited to be here. Ready to compete, but really taking in the moment and enjoying themselves as well.
As they should. And it looks like we are all set to go again here with 3:27 left to go. BC can't find an outlet. It's turned over right down Main, up and down it goes for 2.
Well, that's a big 2 points right now for Alberta. Great heads-up play by Newman to be in the right spot, make that steal, create that turnover, and put it away.
So now up by 16 is what we have Alberta. 3:13, excuse me, left to go in our fourth quarter.
We'll see if BC can mount some offense here. They've got their big names on the floor, that's for sure.
It's going to be Sandu trying to collect that one. It didn't end up working out. Now again, here they come. Gus to Gibb. Gibb to the inside, looking for the feed. A second attempt, perhaps? No, it was shut down there. It was Emerald Nanny up to the point. Now right up, driving into the paint, out to the corner, looking for a shot anywhere. Intercepted. Shot clock will reset. And here comes Kiki Tupa Singh, handing it off to the outside, wide open corner three, and it doesn't go with 2.5 minutes left to go here in the fourth quarter. Alberta quickly back and inside of the offensive zone. Gibb for three, that one couldn't go either. Now Richardson, across it goes. This one just short, the rebound falling to Gibb.
You can certainly tell that BC on that last transition offense trying to go for the three-pointer, and so they should. They had an opportunity. They wanted, they probably could have turned around and potentially taken an easy two, but they went for the three, didn't pay off for them. Well, that's a decision they obviously talked about.
As we now have a trip to the free throw line. So it looks like Ashley Newman will get an opportunity for 2 shots here. Her first free throws of the game. She misses the first one, has another attempt here.
Well, a chance to certainly, you don't want to say put a nail in a coffin, but take the wind out of the sails of BC and make this last one. That one's off the rim.
That one left short. Rebound picked up by Richardson. That couldn't fall either. Now again, off to the outside it goes. Gibb. Try to work one around. Nice feed to the inside. That's special stuff to Emerald Nanny.
Special stuff indeed. And a huge 2 points. This is exactly what Alberta had to do. Play great fundamentals, wait for your opportunities and make the most of them. They've done that, put 4 unanswered points on the board.
As we have Gus looking for 2, and she got it on a great combination play between her and Gibb with a minute and 36 seconds left to go here in our fourth quarter. Alberta closing in on that 20-point lead once again. As it's going to be a BC ball. Gabo with it. Nearly out of time there. That was cutting it close. Here's Gabo. Racing in, looking to jam on the brakes. Newman on her. Now only a minute and 20 seconds left to go. A travel is called, and it's going to be Team Alberta with the basketball once more here.
And if you're Alberta, you really got to like the way this last minute or so went. Sticking to the game plan, staying patient, capitalizing.
And here comes Gus on the give and go with Richardson. Gus at the top of the 3. Looking to kill off a bit of the clock, taking it downtown. She got it, a nice individual effort from Amanda Gus, who's logged a lot of minutes here tonight.
Is she ever, Amanda Gus? She really hasn't been off the floor very often. Over 34 minutes and 16 seconds of floor time for Amanda Gus.
Nice three-pointer there from Team BC to bring up their total to 48 on the evening. Gibb ready to take the ball. As it's going to be Marshall back for Gibb. Watch closely. Collins in on her. Give and go there between herself and Nanny. Gibb again to the inside, back for Nanny. A give and go into a give and go, and that worked out great for Team Alberta.
Hey.
As again now, it's going to be moved just past the halfway line before we get a whistle on the play. It looks like a foul. As we head over for Team BC, 33 seconds left to go. going to be brought up and into the paint, up for the basket, and one, I believe.
So a big point opportunity here for BC. Really need to capitalize on this one.
Good run there from Sophie Daw to cut to the inside, grab the foul along the way as well. This one up and good. 28 seconds now here as we have Gibb. Gibb with it. Look at this. Bobbing and weaving through many. The rebound down, trying to lift that one back up was Newman, but couldn't get that to fall. As Gibb really turning on the Jets here in the last 30 seconds or so, and now Newman will head to the free throw line.
18.8 seconds left. This would be a huge 2 points for Alberta.
That one just short. She'll get another opportunity here with 18.8 seconds left to go. This one up and good. Bring up the points total to 69 for Team AB. And how about the job that Team Alberta has done, Robbie, to really kind of wash away any doubts on if they could hang on here with the late surge from Team BC.
They've just been so rock solid all night from the get-go, so tight defensively, and also so capable of putting up a flurry of offense when needed to, and they've done that a few times. It's just an outstanding effort by Alberta. They're going to be a real force to be reckoned with here this week in St. John's. And you know what? Hats off to British Columbia as well. Great outing. A lot of talent on that team. Kind of let it get away from them early on. Couldn't battle back.
And let's not forget either, Alberta is the defending gold medalist, so they got a great program.
Oh, they sure do, and they've showed that here tonight. But a lot of talent on BC, a lot of great plays, and it's just, I'd say that earlier on, just dug themselves a bit of a hole, and it's just so tough to climb into that hole against a team like Alberta. I think that was the story tonight.
So 69-51 the final in favor of Team Alberta. We'll take a break. Our last game on the way in 35 minutes time. Manitoba and Nunavut up next from St. John's, Newfoundland and Labrador.